You will have people in your life, or you will come across people who have a unhealthy obsession with you. It's like people will mask the way they are when they come around you because of the energy you give off, because of the knowledge that you withhold. A lot of people will want to know what you know. A lot of people will want to understand you more, but they will be too busy on misunderstanding you when they cannot figure you out. And me personally, I grew up around people who thought less of the next person, thought someone else's situation would stay the same. I grew up around people who would sow seeds of doubt in you if they see you go through a season that was, low value, whatever the case may be. I grew up around judgmental people, so I tend to not say anything or tell people who are closest to me what I'm doing, how things are going. I really just keep that to a minimum. I will barely say anything. And a lot of people will come around you, or a lot of people will question you just to know what you're up to. Because the potential that was seen in you from a younger age or from whenever they came across your path is very bright. It's very fortunate. So you will have people that will check on you, that will, stalk you, that will monitor you. Because you know more than what you say, it's like people will want to pick apart your brain and know all the things that you know, because you are the type of person that can help the next person get out of a situation or out of a season, out of one particular mindset. And the thing is, once you come to a conclusion that a person is just, in your life to be an energy vampire, and you decide to withhold your energy and focus on yourself and wish that person the best, that is exactly when they will do anything to get back in your good graces, to get back in your life. They will cause problems in their life and they will come to you, whatever the case may be. When you are the type of person that can really heal somebody, that can really take a person out of the darkness and show them, light, show them love. And when I tell you, it could be one conversation, it could be you speaking up that one time that will get that person to change their mindset or to look at things differently, or maybe to even leave you alone and back away from you because you're exposing them. Your truth, your word, whatever you have to say really exposes people who are not right. When you finally decide to stop holding your tongue and you speak up for others, when you speak up for people who need to be spoke upon, when you speak up for the, unwise, the poor, whatever the case may be, the needy, when you speak up for people, people hear you. And what's crazy is the fact that it'll be these same people who are monitoring you, who are stalking you, whatever the case may be, that knows exactly what they need to do to change themselves, but because they have an unhealthy obsession with you and with the world, it's like they juggling both, sides. People can even go as far as telling other people that you still have relations with them, that you still talk to them, or, oh, this person is my best friend, or, oh, me and this person is like this. See, this unhealthy obsession with you comes from them seeing you in one particular season and you overcoming that. You, getting through that barrier. A lot of people will stay in a season of suffering because they don't know how to get out of it, because they accept it. And when you view trials and tribulations, a season of suffering, whatever the case may be, when you are strong enough to view it as something that is here to teach you something, a lesson in your life, another obstacle that you had to get over, people will be upset with the fact that you don't accept defeat. You don't accept the bare minimum. You don't accept worldly things that other people accept. And another thing is, a lot of people will surround themselves around people who allow them to be the way they are. Allow them to be mischievous. Allow them to accept the world. A lot of people will surround themselves with people who let them accept the world, who let them accept their bad behaviors. But it's like when you come in the picture, when you finally decide to speak up that one time, when you finally decide to say something, it's like you're crazy. Or it's like nobody wants to listen. Or it's like now they got a problem. Or now you're talking too much. Or now you're in the wrong. The moment you decide to speak up and tell people how it really is, because the thing is, with me personally, I will discern almost everything. I will almost observe everything. I will pay attention to the small details that you don't think that I'm paying attention to. And it's like I be knowing people and I be understanding them without even saying a word. I don't have to. I can literally tell a person how they are just by being around them, just by how they interact with other people or how they interact, with themselves, whatever the case may be. And it's like the moment a person like me or whatever the case may be, if you relate to this video, do you know the moment you say something that's regarding that person, it's like a wow factor. It's like this person seems so like mystical, seems such like a mystery, but it's like I don't know too much about this person. This person knows more than what they say. It's like you can tell somebody about themselves without even bringing them down. But you'll really enlighten the next person and, hold a mirror in their face and make them self-reflect on themselves. Just by you speaking up that one time, just by you speaking your mind and you letting your words, be within the power that you actually withhold. When you actually stand within your power, that's when people start looking at you differently. That's when people want to be in your business and stalk you more. And the thing is, because you are the type of person to speak up and to speak your mind, that will cause people who are really not right, people who don't want to self-reflect, people who don't want to change themselves to, not like you, to not want to be around you, to talk about you more, to dismiss you more, to not even check up on you. Because you make them look at themselves. You make them see themselves for who they truly are, not for who they pretend to be, not for that mask they decide to put on every day. And for me personally, because I do have the gift of discernment, I would feel like, me not saying anything would not, help the next person. Or if I say something, I could put a stop to something. Because I know my words really heal. I know my words hit differently. Because I know by me speaking up may change something, change the situation, change a perspective. So I be feeling like I have to say something. I don't care who don't like me afterwards. I don't care who stopped talking to me afterwards. When I get my point across, when I speak my truth, when I live in the truth, and I tell you what is up, you're gonna hear me. And if you ever paid attention and notice, some people that you come across will try to project what they're going through onto you. Or will try to, just tell you about yourself when you know more about them than they know about you. Have y'all ever realized how people will really try to tell you what's going on with you and they haven't fixed anything with themselves? Tell you to fix whatever that's on your shirt when they haven't fixed whatever is on their shirt, Tell you to button up your shirt when they ain't button up their shirt. See, because you see through little things like that is why people become obsessed with you. Because you can tell a facade right when it's in front of you. You can tell a counterfeit right when it's in front of you. Because you cannot be manipulated. You cannot be, toyed with. People know this. That's why they have to come on their A game when they are in your presence. That's why they have to mask up when they are in your presence. But you see right through people. And that's why they be obsessed with you. That's why they try to figure you out even more. Because it's like, how do you have me figured out, but I don't know nothing about you? I can't figure you out from a T. I don't know. It's like you're so different. I be thinking I know you then, but then you show me something different. Then you do something different. Then you change, your situation. You pivot in a new direction. You're never staying the same. And this is why people try to keep up with you. Because they notice that you're always, you're on this elevating type of season. You're going, forward with anything. If somebody decides to be in your life and do what's right, okay, cool, they can come. But you just keep going. You never stay in a particular season. People be feeling like you do it, but then when you get the ball yourself, when it's your time to have the ball, it's like you're a ball hog. You keep going no matter what. You don't pass the ball. It's your season to have the ball. People can come with you. People can follow you. Whatever the case may be. But when it's your time to have the ball, people expect people to watch you more. But that was it for today's chat, y'all. Thank you so much for watching Chats with Carmia. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you related to this video. And before I leave, I do want to say, there's never not going to be a time where you have to help the next person, where you have to speak up for somebody else who is too afraid to speak up. It's never not going to be a time where you have to be that person to change something. You just might be here just to be that person who the next person goes to for help. It's never not going to be a time where you have to stand within your power and be that better person. Be the bigger person. So do not get me wrong when I say, oh, you have to, leave people alone and go on about your life. I'm never saying that you have to disrespect them, disregard them, because when I tell you the people that you impact the most will eventually try to come back into your life, it's no joke, because they know what type of person you are. A lot of people are just not ready to accept the truth, not ready to accept their reality that they created for themselves. So people will dismiss you. People will treat you differently when you are this type of person. But that's why I say always focus on yourself. Always, do things for you and also be selfless at the same time.